to really take care of yourself. So I mean, and one of the things that I had to eliminate when I was doing my test, if you will, was I would notice like if I drank alcohol, then I would start cramping. If I eat stuff with a lot of sugar, I would start cramping. So as I eliminate these things, then and add the better food, if you will, then I mean I'm at a stage in my life right now where I mean my gastroenterologist is so impressed with me.
Yeah, how's your health lately?
So amazing. I mean
Yes, I
that
know.
I'm not.
I am trying to keep up, by the way, with this thing here.
But honestly, if I hadn't done that, I would. I don't know how many drugs I would be on right now, including prednisone, which.
And the other thing that you did that was really remarkable as well, you probably were doing some before, but your lifestyle, it's not just about the food. You started exercising on a regular basis, and you kind of managed, because it was a very stressful. We have those kids going to teenage years and all those things. Trying to back off a little bit and just manage your stress. All those things, this is what the recommendation, this is what the gut bacteria actually asks people to do. Nothing that's going to cost you $1 million. So you might as well, that's why I'm talking to folks, because you might as well do those things now instead of later when you're sick, because by then you cannot escape the chronic disease complex and the pharmaceutical company. Because while we're talking, I'm talking about this, because I think it's so fundamental for me. I'm just thinking, I said, God, I wish I knew all this stuff when I was practicing. Because you can actually have that information and find ways, because in the end, it's going to cost you more anyway. And some people, if you don't have insurance, you end up being sick. Now, for those people who have inflammatory bowel disease, there's a lot of research being done. We have C. difficile really under control because we can do the fecal transplant and from a healthy donor to a sick person, and they get better. But they're working very hard on ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease, and a lot of this inflammatory disease. In addition, now I've done some shows lately talking about the mental health aspect of taking good care of bacteria, of our gut bacteria. Okay. Now there's plenty of centers of excellence in the country that have nutritional department of psychology, a nutritional psychiatry department, Harvard and Stanford and on. So we're actually using food as a way of maintaining health. Okay, and so we, in a sense, the general public is competing with the big companies because the companies realize what's in this. The research has been phenomenal. So
Well, I think what's good with um, using good food as a mean of staying healthy is that it's sustainable as opposed to, let's say you have a transplant to take care of your immediate issues, but if you don't change your lifestyle, so you're going to need to have a transplant every
well, yeah, that's a long story.
so many years.
We've seen that with other transplantation for people who have alcoholism, who are smokers, and they go and have a transplant of a kidney or a liver, and they go back to their lifestyle again. It's really essentially money wasted. That's the gist of this. Okay, people have to have something concrete. But when I want you to think of the microbiome, I want you to think of it as yours. This is your gut bacteria. You are responsible for them. There are plenty of information out there. This is such a important and common subject. You go to TED. I mean, there's so many books about the microbiome, about different type of food, and talk shows and microbiome. So it's a privilege to be able to be informed folks about this. And Micki, because of time, we're gonna have to summarize a little bit. I cannot talk you enough because as I was doing the show, I did one on super ultra processed food, and I see all the stuff people are eating now and the sickness, the obesity crisis, and I remember all the stuff you did, and I said, my God, this is the microbiome in application. And that's why I said, well, you talking to the audience might be able to help. So I really gratefully appreciate you being here to share this information with us.
Well, I guess my last parting words would be, be proactive in your health. I mean, be a partner with your medical providers and educate yourself. I mean, in what's going on with you, because you know your body better than anybody else.
Amen to that, sister. Well, to summarize quickly, I will say to you, bacteria has never been the enemy. We didn't know about it. Now we know. They are you. They are part of us. They are your workers. They are the little bug that fix your body. Your body is actually their home. Okay, that's what the microbiome is their home, the home of the bacteria, of the germ, but the bacteria. They'll do everything to keep the home safe. All they need from you is to give them the supply. Plant-based food, fermented food, healthy lifestyle, no unnecessary antibiotic. If you're a smoker, stop that. Listen, I'm not naive. I've been in practice for a long time, so I know those things are very difficult to do, and for some people they may not be accessible. But look at it this way. That's an investment in yourself. That's an investment in your future health. So I certainly hope you appreciate this, you listen to it. And let me tell you, I will do more microbiome because this is just about just this is a scratching of the subject here. And hopefully next time I'll do the show specifically on what type of food and the fermented food, what they are, and other things that you really need to do for those bugs. All right. Thank you for your attentions. If you have any question or feedback, you can call the radio at 727-637-2416. And I will be posting some of the shows on YouTube channels, so you cannot see it live today, but you can digest the information. Appreciate it. Operator.